What's up, everybody? Gibson's Lawn Service checking back in with another one. I want to give a tip. Like I say, this kind of for like the new guys. The seasoned guys probably already know this. Do not, I repeat, do not argue with your customers. Control your emotions. And here's why I say this. All right. Now, I normally when I give talks about what happened in business or if a situation happened, I always if a situation happened, I always switch the narrative, change the people around, and change the story. But I'm not doing that this time. And I remember somebody said, man, what if your customers watch your videos or whatever? That's fine. I'm not saying anything to bash people. I'm just being honest. But this particular situation, now it's Monday. Today is Monday, right? Monday morning to be exact. Now, 2 years ago, I picked up this property. The customer called, said, look, looking for somebody to take over. The guy I have, he's not doing a good job. He don't answer the phone. All right, so I go look at the property. The property is surrounded by trees. I told the customer in the beginning, I said, listen, the trees you got, they're going to drop leaves year round. I want to say it's them leaves where you can't mulch them up. I'm not familiar with trees. All right, so anyway, the first time we get the property, we done a cleanup. And I told her, look, I can maintain it every 2 weeks or every week, however you want. I said, but basically, I'm going to be coming over here in the winter months just cutting up the leaves unless you want to pay me to do a cleanup every month because that's how many leaves was dropping. She went with the ladder, mulched the leaves. All right, now, I've been doing this for 2 years. Mulching the leaves, mulching the leaves, mulching the leaves. Well, what she do is she'll go out of town for 3 months and then she'll come home and then she'll be home all year. But the whole time while she's paying me. Not a problem. All right, she came home yesterday. I have her on schedule for tomorrow. Every 2 weeks, she got a lot of leaves on the property. Everything needs to be cut. So she called me. Like I say, very emotional, very upset. So I answered the phone. Hey, Miss Such and Such, how you doing? Yes. I was wondering when are you coming to do my property because it's out of control and the leaves is piling up in the street. Nobody can park. It looks a mess. I got the property on the market. I'm paying you to do this job. Every time you send the invoice, I pay it. I'm expecting you to keep my yard maintained because that's what we agreed. The whole time I ain't saying nothing. I'm just letting it talk because that's what we agreed upon. This is your work. Do you want people to see that this is your work? What if my neighbors come out and see this and they ask me who done it? I will tell them you done it. This is your work. You need to do a better job. I'm expecting a better quality because if I need to go somewhere, that's what she did. Now, if I need to go somewhere else, I go somewhere else and I find somebody else that can give me what I'm looking for because I'm paying you to do a job. You're not doing the job that I'm paying you to do, and I'm dissatisfied with it. And I let her talk. I let her ramble on for 2 minutes, right? Now I could have got her upset with her and got all mad, but what's the point? You control your emotions. You let the customer talk, get whatever it is off their chest because truth be told, she's dealing with something else in her life that she's bringing and taking out on me. The same thing when I go to my full-time job. I got my foreman out there, think he run the show. He a big man when he come to work, but guess what? He's getting ran over at the house, so he want to come to the job and try to run us over. But anyway, I let the customer talk. And like I explained to the customer, I said, Miss Such and Such, I said, let me ask you a question. Was you having this problem last year? No, I wasn't. I wasn't having this problem last year. I said, the thing is, you came in town, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. I said, I have you on schedule tomorrow. So you come in town, you got leaves in the street, leaves all over the property, and it looks a mess. And you're trying to sell the house. I get it. I said, I have you on schedule tomorrow to come cut everything up. And I didn't let her talk because I wanted to explain what I needed to explain. I said, there's 2 ways we can do this. We can do a leaf cleanup, or I can continue to mulch it. Well, that's what I mean. You should tell me if it's something that I need instead of just keeping me in the dark about it. I don't mind paying a little extra. I said, okay, leaf cleanup start at $300. She said, well, I don't want the whole yard. I just want the front. I said, okay, I can remove the leaves off your property, haul them to the dump for $175. I don't know if you remember, but 2 years ago when I picked your property up, I done an initial leaf cleanup. I said, and when I told you after the cleanup, you can keep paying me once a month to clean it up, or you can keep paying me to mulch it up. You chose the mulch option. That's what we have. You can only mulch so many amount of leaves before you got to get them out of there, right? Now, you can bring this up to a customer. 9 times out of 10, they don't want to spend the money, which is fine. You have some people that want to spend the money. I don't have a problem with doing either or. So she was like, well, I just want it done. I said, well, listen, since you want a leaf cleanup, my schedule is made for the week. I had you down this week for mowing. I said, so I'm gonna take you off the schedule, and depends on what the rain's gonna do in the next 3 days, I can get over there to clean it up. Her whole attitude changed. Like I say, it's not me. It's not me she's upset with. She's just taking it out on me. Now, I could have flipped out, acted a fool, but what's the point in that? Because I am controlling my emotions. So if me and my wife arguing, I'm not going to take it out on my customer. Me personally, I'm the type, I'm not about to argue with nobody. I'm going to let you think you're right. I'm going to move on, whatever. That's the way you have to be in business. You have to compose yourself, control your emotions, and move on. Because truth of the matter is, I cut her profit and I cut her rental profit. All right? It's not an issue with the money. It's not an issue with the job. But if you tell me to just cut, don't worry about the leaves, then that's what I'm gonna do. So I have on the schedule for a leaf cleanup, and I'm gonna maintain it. I'm gonna get it in order. That's simple. Now I want to tell some new guys too. Don't be afraid of somebody leaving you a bad review on Google. Don't be afraid of that. I also got this other customer. I got them on 2-week rotation. Every time I cut it, like today, for instance, I cut it today, sent the invoice. When did you cut it? Cut it this morning. Well, I don't think it needed to be cut. I said, listen, when you signed up with us, you said you wanted every 2-week service. When I put you on the schedule, it's every 2 weeks. I'm coming every 2 weeks if the weather permits. I'm not taking you off. I'm not moving you. I'm not coming every 3 weeks. I'm not skipping a go. I'm not doing that because my route and my schedule is so tight, it don't allow me to do that. So do not let customers run your business. You run your business. Control your emotions. Don't argue with nobody, and stand firm on your prices. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.